Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2020 Ford F-150. So what we're going to do is I'm going to walk all the way around. We're going to look for any dents, any scratches, any kind of blemishes in the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's, working properly. And then finally, we'll pop the hood to evaluate just a little bit in the engine bay, for good measure. So first impressions are actually pretty good. It's a little dirty. It looks like it needs a bit of a bath, so we can thank the weather for that. But in terms of any kind of damages up here, I'm not seeing a whole lot. There is this little bit of like rock chipping up on the front here. So a couple little dings here and there, but definitely nothing major. So let's go around, see if there's anything that we can find. If there is, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual so you know everything going on. So tires on here are brand new. You have loads of life left in those, so that is awesome. Got a little chip right there as well. And we will continue on. So you got the running boards down here, always a pleasure. Some awesome, looks like you have a crack in the tail light back here. So I don't think it got all the way through, but nonetheless, good to know, good to know. Awesome. You do have the bed liner option on this as well, so that's pretty cool. Got all your towing stuff down there. So that's actually not a paint chip, it's just kind of looks like a scuff. So, but again, nonetheless, good to know, good to know. Cool. Looks like you got this installed as well. So that's pretty sweet. Or actually, hold up, what the frick, what am I talking about? There we go. So it looks like this is the sealant that got a little bit stuck here. So we'll have to take care of that for you, but fair enough. I'll let my team know. We can make sure that gets done. There we go. Cool. So as far as the exterior goes, I'm not seeing any kind of major damage. Looks like the sealant part over there needs to get taken care of. So let's hop in real quick, check out a little bit on the interior. All right. So first things first, let's turn it on. Make sure there's no crazy warning lights or anything popping up. All right, so that's looking solid. Let's cycle through a couple things real quick just to make sure. Awesome. Okay, well that looks fantastic. As far as interior features go, I'll go over everything real quick. Pretty straightforward. Obviously your lights and whatever are working, so that's cool. Down here you have your plugins. It looks like you have, I think this is an aftermarket system for this, but your AC is blowing and is blowing cold, so we love that. You got your four-wheel drive up here as well as your radio up on this side, so let's turn that up real quick. Sweet. Awesome. As far as interior condition goes, honestly, it's actually really good. So I'm not seeing any rips, any dents, any tears, any stains, any discoloration, really much of anything. So back seat, same story, very good condition. So no complaints there. There you go. You got a couple of things down here. Oh, looks like this is the cover for that. So that's, that's fun, I guess. Other than that, a couple more plugins and things down here and there, but it's all pretty straightforward, nothing really too crazy. So this one is the XL, so it doesn't have an overabundance of features, but we're grateful for what it's got. Other than that, let's pop the hood in the engine bay. We'll check that out real quick, and then that should be good for this video. So while we're out here, here's a quick look around some of our lot. This is maybe, I don't know, between the two rows, maybe like 30% of our cars. So we got another building over there, and then we also go down quite a ways down past this building. We sell more cars here than any independent dealer in the state. We've been around for 33, almost 34 years now, which isn't like super important, you don't have to know that, but I feel like it's nice to know a little bit about who you're working with, Anyway, there we go. So I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you know about cars, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything that's under here, you at least know what neglect looks like. So if you've got like acid buildup all around your battery, if there's rust all over in the metal pieces and you got like spider webs and junk all over everything, then, you know, I'd probably ask some more questions at that point. That being said, this looks great. Very, very well maintained. Honestly, I'm actually pretty impressed. So if you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any other questions or there's something that I missed that you'd like to see, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new truck.